A new quest has been added. Let's go. But also, thanks instead of sorry. Eri. I'm surprised I forgot someone as headstrong as she was. You forgot your dad? Like, hello? By the looks of it, you must have gone through a lot, huh? Enough for an entire spin-off game, apparently. Oh yes, definitely. My memories are still a little fuzzy, but I'm almost certain of that. Yes, somehow I know that much.
Oh.
Heh, she seems the type to do things her own way, huh? Yes, that was just one of the many things I learned from her. There's one story in particular that I remember. It's not particularly exciting, but it did leave a big impression on me. It's gone. Where is it?
Hey.
Hey there, Toshiro. Today I want to tackle what to do about students fighting over snacks in the school store. What? High schoolers really have nothing else going on, huh? What's wrong? You look upset. I can't find the student council activity report we drafted, and the deadline to submit it to the school is today. Do you have any idea where it might have gone? You were the last one to handle it. I left it in here right after I finished looking over it during the lunch break. But I locked the door, meaning nobody else has been in here since we left. So if that's the case... Wait a minute, you're not saying I was the one who lost it, are you?
Wait a minute.
Not cool, Toshiro. How could you just assume it was my fault? It's not that I'm blaming you, I just want you to try and remember what you did. Jeez, I know I'm not the most organized person, but now you're making me doubt myself. I've searched the entire room. Maybe it's inside your bag? If you could just check one more time. I left my bag in the classroom during lunch. There's no way I could have... Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Toshiro. Is it just my imagination, or do I see a folder sticking out of your bag? Huh? Ah, there it is. Natsuhara Natsuhara Senpai? I'm sorry. Ha, come on, no need to make that face. People tend to lose track of things that are important to them when they're going through tough times. No, it's not that. I accuse you of losing it, even though it was ultimately my fault. I'm really sorry. I won't be surprised if it turns out that somehow we met him in Persona 5 and he visited LeBlanc. Someone hasn't been to all of the streams. I'm ashamed of myself for assigning blame without any evidence. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. All right, enough of that. No, I really am sorry. I'll make sure it never happens again.
Seriously?
I said enough already. You're banned from saying sorry for the rest of the day. But... Listen, Toshiro, how about you try saying thank you instead of I'm sorry? I'd feel a lot happier being told thank you rather than sorry all the time. Look, I'll help you. Repeat after me. Senpai, thank you for helping me realize where the report was. In return, I'll help you do your physics homework. Natsuhara Senpai, thank you. What about the physics homework part? That was the most important part. Hey, don't mention it. You're right. It does feel nicer this way. Ha! Glad we're seeing eye to eye. If I ever go into an apologizing frenzy, remind me of this too, all right? I promise I will.
Yeah.
Excellent. And about doing my homework as thanks? Yes, about that. Please do your own homework. Otherwise, you won't learn anything. Don't worry, I'll still help you when you need it. We can even start now if you want.
Really?
Uptight as always, huh? Well, that's it. Ah, she's a pretty good senpai, huh?
That's right.
Well, she certainly was a unique one. She was able to change my perspective and frame of mind so easily. But she also taught me how to better communicate with others. What's wrong, Irina? Everything okay? Oh, it's nothing.
What if...
But don't you think it's about time we start looking for those keys? It's not like we have a ton of time. Are we on a time crunch? Since when? You're right. Sorry for the long story. No sweat. Share more stories about you and Natsuhara with us when you remember, yeah?
Understood.
I will. If and when I remember. Natsuhara Senpai. Thank you. I get a cold sweat and the sides of my ribs start hurting like crazy. As if I sprinted for 2 hours straight. What, are you self-narrating?
You gotta be kidding.
Yeesh. That sounds like some trauma. Okay. Alright. Quest.
Which should we choose?
Haru asks Yusuke, I was gonna say and. Haru asks Yusuke for help with maneuvering around her axe. What? Yo, 20 GP for Haru and Yusuke, though? Let's get it. Yusuke, Haru, and one other. Defeat enemies in 4 turns. That's a bit of time.
Hey.
May I speak with you for a moment? Sure, what is it? Well, I noticed you're very agile. Could you teach me how to move like that? Since I'm not very fast on my feet, I sometimes fall short before reaching an enemy.
So that's it.
I see. Your heavy equipment probably makes it harder for you to move swiftly. Yeah, since I have to carry an axe and a launcher, it ends up weighing me down. Yeah, throw your axe.
Whoa.
Oh, you can attach chains to the handle and swing it around like a morning star. Genius. That sounds really dangerous. I might end up hitting you all too. Collateral.
Oh.
Eureka! I've got it. The universe! You have to become a black hole, Haru. What? Oh, I see. Actually, I don't get it at all. Could you elaborate on that? It's simple. Instead of trying to get to where your enemies are, you lure them to you instead.
Good idea.
That way your speed won't matter. Your enemy will always be right in front of you.
Oh,
You're
I
right.
see.
That's something my persona is capable of. Yeah, it's like my least favorite game mechanic in the game. Let's test it out. Will you assist me?
Of course.
Certainly. Certainty? Certainty. That should be certainly, surely. I'll support whenever needed. There is that one place we could go in and out of as we pleased, remember? How about we test it out there? Understood. Let's head over straight away. A black hole that blooms on Earth. I must witness this moment of the century with my own eyes. Oh, Yusuke. Oh, Yusuke. We probably want Makoto, actually, for the extra melee damage. To be honest. Yeah, let's do it. I just gotta win within 4 turns. We can do this.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Black Hole Noir. I don't think you should be calling a girl a black hole. A black hole, huh? I'll suck everything in, here it goes. I hate this. I hate this a lot.
It doesn't matter who the enemy is. Just beat him up like always.
I'll cut them down.
I don't fully know what the game wants from me here. I think the strat is get you over here. This isn't gonna work though, because you're gonna die before I can do the all-out attack.
Time to get chaotic.
Yeah, you're gonna like die.
Enemy down. Keep at it, Noir.
Maybe you guys don't have, okay, you don't have your cover anymore. That helps. You're all gonna die again though.
3 enemies defeated. Great stuff.
Muay Kai? Well, I mean, I can come over here and like seriously damage you now, I guess.
I'm perfectly ready.
And now you're out of cover for Mabufu Dine.
Wipe them out. Goemon.
Goemon!
Enemy lost. Let's see it again.
Everything is
boss.
dying before I can do all outs. Okay.
Nothing but a stain upon my sword.
Stain upon my sword. See what we can do with this. Hoorah!
I'll do my best.
All right, we gotta get to and murder those guys.
Time to get chaotic.
Probably another case of where the game wants me to do this. Get them closer for Yusuke. That only moved one of them for some reason. Why it only moved one of them? Honestly, couldn't tell you. I can get Yusuke all the way in here, though. I've just made an error because now you're gonna block me. No, you died. Thank goodness. I was gonna be like, wait a minute, how do I get out of here? Will this give me a one more by hitting it into that guy? I don't think it would.
Nothing but a stain upon my sword.
If no other enemies spawn, we have this in the bag. Can Makoto shoot him? Easily.
This will be destroyed. Keep it up, Queen.
Well, if we just have to hit this enemy, then we're done.
With this.
Okay, we're down 1 enemy.
All right, easy enough.
All too easy. Let's keep moving.
Bum, bum, bum. Level 54. I think we have to get to 60 for Trumpeteer. Oh wow, I got a whole bunch of them.
That's great.
This is great. I managed to overcome my slow speed without having to give up my axe. You seem awfully attached to your axe. Is it of significant sentimental value to you?
Sure.
Ha! To tell you the truth, I've loved chopping wood since I was young, so I'm pretty used to handling an axe. And when did your dad give you an opportunity to chop wood as a kid? What? When my father found out about it, he forbade me to continue, but I would still sneak out into the garden to chop. Your garden had an axe and choppable wood on hand? And your father didn't, like, remove the axe and wood when he found out and forbade you from doing it?
I see.
I see, but what made you go to such lengths? I think a small part of me wanted to rebel. But actually, one of my helpers told me my father had known about it all along. He let you get away with it?
Indeed.
It was probably his way of providing a tiny concession to his daughter who lacked freedom. Even though it was he himself who placed the shackles, he had his own way of showing love. Yeah, a really bad way. If you're gonna let the kid get away with that, what a horrible teaching method. Child, I forbid you from doing thing. I'm too harsh on my child. I'm gonna teach her that it's okay to go behind my back and do things behind my back, and I just won't, like, get on to her for it. Hello? Okumura never did take a parenting 101 class. He didn't take any kind of parenting class. Yeah, that's why I feel a strong sense of attachment to axes. It reminds me of my courage and my father's kindness. Haru, I love you. We gotta have a serious talk about what the word kindness means. If your father was kind, he would have, when he caught you, allowed you to continue chopping wood anyway, instead of forbidding you from it and making you have to go behind his back to do it, and then just not doubling down on the punishment. Like, hello? Weapons can harbor warm sentiments too. I learned something worthwhile today.
Okay.
You also gave me a great name for this skill. I can't wait to help everyone with my axe. The black hole. Wait, I'm getting inspiration for your next skill. I call it the Phantom Celestial Body, White Hole Noir. You've got to stop. You got to stop, Yusuke. You got to stop. All right. Well, definitely want to use those skill points now. Bum, bum, bum. You're also at 23. We're waiting for 35 to get you godlike speed at this point, I think. Mona is at 33. Probably gonna take magical mastery here. And then for Mona, we barely use Mona anyway, but probably next we want to focus on getting Mona the high tier magic. You're only at 13 at the moment. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of Miragi temporarily to get Agadyne on. Because Agadyne hits more than just one space, I'm pretty sure. It hits like 4 spaces. So let's get Agadyne, because that'll be really useful, and then we'll start getting Miragi. We'll probably get to Miragion. Then we'll want to do a burn boost, maybe even burn amp, and then get Miragadine, I'm thinking. Skull is at 23. You have godlike speed. Stop and go wouldn't be bad, but it's not, like, needed. Honestly, I think we hit you with more life. Oh, this raises HP. That's kind of lame. Raising HP we don't really need. Your charge does not raise your attack currently. Your charge sucks in general, though, because it just increases knockback. You know what? Get the extra follow-up. We need some characters to be able to follow up more, I feel like. Magical Mastery is dumb on you because I don't want to use it anyway. We were going to get follow-up plus on Haru, weren't we? Yeah, I think that was my plan. And then... I don't really know what we want on Haru at this point. You know what? Why not? Her charge is really good, so getting the extra ranged attack is fine. The one extra range attack is kind of meh, but because her basic charge is movement, it's worthwhile because we want to have her charge. You're at 48. Oh my goodness, throat just got really dry all of a sudden. Oh man, that's better. Need a drink of water. I could get you freeze amp. could also keep working you towards godlike speed, and magical mastery wouldn't be too bad for you. Your magical mastery only costs 10. You know what? Yeah, do that, get stop and go, and get magical mastery. That was pretty worth. Now you just need 35 for godlike speed, which is probably what you're gonna get next. Ranged attack by 2 squares, knockback of melee, pretty bad charge. Chance to knock down target when shooting from high ground is meh, I feel like. Yeah, we'll probably just look at godlike speed next, then maybe Hawkeye. We do have freeze boost. We'll probably want to get freeze amp pretty soon, and it wouldn't be bad to get Bufudyne eventually, but Mod Bufudyne is all we really need right now, especially with this SP gain. And Oracle is going to have more SP gain for soon. You're only at 18. I'm not going to worry about it right now. You need to get to 50. You're only at 10. You're at 20. Am I saving for something? Oh, I'm saving for godlike speed. Yeah, you need 12 more. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. And we're good on quests and talking now. So I want to go to the Velvet Room real quick. And then we'll do the next mission. We're not even at 3 hours yet. I feel like I've been playing for so long today.
Perform a fusion. Which persona will you choose?
Nagaraja. Yes. Ambush, very good. Mazionga isn't too bad. I don't use magic skills that much in this game, to be honest. It's either Mazionga or Invigorate 2. Probably Invigorate 2 to make better use of ambush.
Acceptable? 1 moment, please.
Sneck and whatever that freak was become Snake Man. Hooray! Oh, there's Lilith. Wait a minute. Lilith has Megiddola by default. Interesting. Could also get Cerberus here. Parvati. Power and Narcissus to get to Kinney is worth it to me. Increases damage dealt with each subsequent melee. Increases amount of voltage, deals medium damage in a medium area. Honestly, voltage is more worthwhile now that we've upgraded more people's whatchamacallits. Who are our voltage users right now? It's Joker, Arena, and Skull, right? I should probably get one more person to have their voltage leveled up to level 3, and it's probably going to be on Makoto or both. Yatagarasu. Titania. Baphomet. Jatayu is the big red bird, right? Sure is. It is the big red bird. There's Ganesha. Pale Rider we need. So, yeah, I'll lose Giramakala and Dakini for Pale Rider here. Ooh, you have Ambush Plus. Nice. And then, yeah, Brightening Star works.
1 moment, please.
I do use Ons pretty often, but the thing about using Ons is that I never use Ons to actually use it. I just use it to get the extra movement. I basically use it as a, like, hey, On gets to move 5 more spaces. But, I mean, if I'm using it, it could be worth leveling up, but I really want to get On more of her fire skills and more fire damage in general, is the main problem with that. How many personas am I holding right now?
Make your decision.
Nowhere near 25, so we can probably just wait a little bit longer.
Make your decision.
Trumpeteer just needs Black Rider. I'm not doing great on money, so we should try and hold on to Pale Rider and White Rider until we can get it. But we also have to get to level 60, but that should only take like 3 more fights.
Until next time.
I feel like every fight gives us at least a level up, sometimes 2. Mission time.